All right, good evening, everybody. Y'all come on in here. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all come on in here. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. What's up, Tanya? Rory. What's up, Shane? Hey, hey, hey. What's up,
What's
boy?
happening?
Hey,
How
how
you
you
doing?
doing? You good? Come on, Sneaky. What's up, Sneaky?
What's going on? Can you hear me, Doc?
I hear you loud and clear. Okay, so if a black bear chases you, what are you gonna do?
Am I armed or unarmed?
You got 2 feet. That's all you got. 2 feet, 2 hands. That's all you got is 2 feet.
Uh,
Hey,
I was told to try to get as big as you can. If that doesn't work, play dead and don't move.
that's basically it. Good evening, everybody. Tonight is our wellness check. It's the beginning of the month, and we're doing a wellness check on everybody. I'm tardy tonight. Okay, ask your question, Patterson. Patterson, ask your question, Patter. I'm a late this evening because I'm in Birmingham. I've been on the road all day, checking on mom. She had a minor surgery. Well, minor in scope, if you will. But she's doing okay. I just put my eyes on. I sat
That's
and
a
talked with,
blessing.
yeah, I
That's a
talked with my
blessing. It's
baby
good
brother and his
news.
wife for a minute. So I go back down there after our live, and but she's doing okay. She's in a lot of pain, but they got her sedated and pain meds are pumping. So my mental is much better now. Good evening, everybody. Hey, all my moderators, Tanya, Shan, Coach Angel, T. Michelle, everybody, how y'all doing? We got a question on the floor. Somebody's got a relationship question. Phil, how's your mental tonight before we start fielding questions?
Oh, my mental. I'm a 97.9 because you can't be 100%. Had a good week. Went on my first deep sea fishing tour. I got freaking a beautiful wife, four beautiful girls, and a grandson. Everything's just good in my world.
That boy,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
that is good. How's that little man?
Oh, he's amazing. Matter, he's getting out of the wounded warrior. He did his first full blown crawl. He getting there. He getting there.
Well, the question tonight is Patter. I'm gonna call you Patterson. For I don't know your full name. We're gonna call you Pat. Her question is she's been talking to a guy about 7 months. They talk every day, and they're liking each other. But what I want to challenge you with, what are y'all doing? We want to know what are you doing. Hey Trisha. Hey E. Thank you E. What are you doing? You need first thing you need to establish is what are we doing? Is somebody playing checkers? Somebody playing chess? Are we in a monogamous relationship? Are we exclusive? These are some. He said he doesn't want a relationship. Right? Well, okay, but what do you want? Does that match what you want? Because if if you are on the page that you think you're going to persuade him to be in a relationship with you, he was honest with you. And ladies, that stresses this. I want to stress this point: when a man reveals his truth to you, believe him. Don't try to put a circle inside of a square. If he's not in for a relationship right now, what are y'all talking every day for? What are y'all doing?
I
What
tell
are
you
you
this: if
what are
he
you
told
talking?
you
What
up,
are you talking for with
yeah,
him every day for?
if he told you up front that he doesn't want a relationship, but he still wants to be around you, in Sneaky's brain, he wants booty. So now, I mean, hey, truth be told, I
Hey,
don't want a
now,
relationship.
now
I don't want us to get tight, but I still want to be around you. Mean he want to get some.
yeah, now
I could be wrong. I
yeah,
could be wrong.
we could play devil's advocate and say, you're a great conversationalist and he enjoys talking, but the most of the men I know, we don't talk that much. You know, but to that point, I get you. He says, okay, so you need to. What do you want, Pat? What do you want? Let me see what your first name is. You got to decide. what you want. Because when somebody shows you, like Sneaky said, he said he's not in for a relationship. So what are y'all talking about? If y'all are not talking about a relationship, what are y'all talking about? And unpack for us when you say he says one thing and do another. Unpack that for us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, Miss Carol? Yeah, T Jolly. You know, because you again, I think we get in trouble, and I'm working with another colleague on that. We get in trouble because we're all old enough now. It's no sense for us spending time with people that don't want to be in a relationship. We what are you talking so much about? What is it that you're trying to do?
Now, I got, you know me, I'm gonna do the other side of that coin. Now,
Okay,
if you just want to get it to hit it and you don't want a relationship, then there's nothing wrong with that.
okay,
But
okay,
both of
okay.
your pluses and minuses need to be plussing and minusing together.
Well, and again, I want to stress this, and thank you so much for fielding this question because I know you're perplexed by it. But I need you still haven't told me what it is you want. We have never had. Okay, okay, that's fine. But what is it that you want? Help us all understand. What do you want? And don't be afraid to say it. What do you want? We know what he doesn't want a relationship right now. What do you want? That's right, Tanya. What do you want? And guys, men, especially me, and I said this 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to say it again tonight. If you don't mean these women any good, i.e., you don't want a relationship, don't tease them with the carrot of a relationship. Don't tease them. If you're not interested in their beauty and you just want a booty, let them know that. Let me let Rory back in. Come on, Rory. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute. She said, I don't want to commit right now. I just want to continue. Oh, okay. So, but again, why are you just as, are you date? Okay, let me ask this. I'm sorry. I apologize. Are you dating anybody else? Are you talking to anybody else that amount of time? If you're talking to everybody you date that much, how are you doing anything else? Bless your heart. Hey, I've been on the road for 6 hours, so I'm amped. I'm hyped tonight. You catch me on a good night tonight. Rory, what's up, old man?
I feel like an old man after my first training session yesterday. So I'm testing for my third degree black belt next year. And we had our first.
Y'all give him a golf clap. Give him a golf clap. Guys, why are y'all on the camera tonight? I want to see y'all handsome face.
You don't
I
see
don't know
me?
what happened. Can you hear me?
I hear y'all loud and clear. I want to see
You
you.
can't
I
see
want
me?
to see chocolate and I want to see chocolate and mocha tonight.
You can't see me at all?
Can't see you at all.
What about me? Because I was there.
Yeah,
I
Now,
can't see y'all.
I got the
now I see
background
me.
screen on.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah, I see you. I see you, Rory. But now I just see my picture. That's
Hey,
crazy.
what's up with Dog
Can y'all
Speaks?
see me in the comments? Oh, she
I
said
can't
can't
see
see
you.
you. Okay, I'm gonna go
Okay,
out
now
and I'm gonna come back in.
Y'all go out and come back in. Go out and
I'm
come
gonna do
back
the
in.
same thing.
What
I'm gonna
about
do the
Okay.
now?
same thing.
I can't
I
see
see
you.
you
Go out
fine.
and come
I
back
see
in.
you. I'm gonna go out and come back.
Okay. But Pat, I want to really press upon you that now you are saying one thing and doing another. You got y'all are saying you don't want commitment. Y'all are trying to play it safe.
Am I back?
Y'all see y'all don't know how to swim and you keep putting your foot in the 3 feet in. You just wading in the water. Y'all not ready to go into the deep end. We went to a church function this weekend and my little niece didn't have a swimsuit, everything. So we just put on a church t-shirt, khaki shorts, go right in the water. Y'all playing around in the water. Y'all playing around in the water. Y'all want to play it safe. You don't want to get hurt. I think you need to get serious. We're not children. We're not in high school. Y'all are not 12 and 13. What are you doing? We don't have time to wait. If y'all are not wanting to be in a relationship, go. But I know how I am, Pat. When I'm feeling somebody, and this is just I'm like Phil. I'm just talking about from Dr. Sim. When I like somebody, I want to make it known. I want them to know where I'm coming from. I'm not playing any games because I play big or go home. I'm not playing big, but when you okay, that's fine. But okay, my caution, and thank you for being open tonight. Thank you for asking that question. But what I will say, just be careful because somebody's going to catch feelings. You're spending that much time with an individual, a man, you're catching feelings for this brother. Y'all think about each other all the time. You're playing, you're smiling. Somebody gonna catch feelings. But when you catch feelings, either or, just sit down and say, hey, we need to have another conversation because I like you. I like you a lot. You talking my kind of talk. Okay? Somebody gonna catch feelings. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Can you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh
Okay.
no, I need to cuff out.
I see. Pat, y'all need to redefine what y'all doing. Give me message me, get in touch with me ASAP. Now, see, y'all playing. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Y'all grown. Y'all better go and do the daggone thing. Hey, CC. What's up, CC? What's up? What about them? How about them Cowboys? What's up, Rory?
I'm gonna tell you one thing about them Cowboys.
Oh, I'm listening, Elder.
Shut the F up.
Hey, I'll only receive that from you now. I'll only receive that from you.
You and the rest of them Cowboy fans, shut the F up. Like, it's okay to cheer for your team.
Yeah.
It's okay to be a fan, but goodness gracious.
Oh, we got it bad. Oh, I agree with you. We got it bad. Some of them people are too obnoxious for me, Rory.
Man.
Hey, Levon.
Cowboys fans and Patriots fans.
I know, right? What's up, Worley? What's up, Frat? What's up, Cowboy fan? What's up, Frat? What's up, Worley? Rory, how's your mental? You didn't tell us how your mental was tonight.
I'm operating at about 6.77.
What's up? Why not another 2.23 points? Why you not at a 10 tonight?
We had a little issue go down at my job. A few of the guys got let go that I'm really fond of, and there has been some chitter chatter. And y'all don't crucify me for saying this.
Okay.
We got some guys that's acting like B words at the job.
What do you unpack that a little bit for us? What do you mean?
A whole lot of backbiting. Instead of you come and talk to me, come talk to me. If you got beef with what I do, come and talk to me about it. Don't go to him, and him. Come and talk to me.
I totally agree with that. What is causing all of this chitter chatter behind your back?
Jealousy, point blank.
At the end of the day,
jealousy.
Do you guys have some type of weekly debriefing or morning meeting before you start work?
On Mondays, we have a meeting-ish with the superintendents. And I'm a part of that group. I'm not a superintendent. I'm the lead technician. But I have a lot of input because I'm out in the field. And basically, a HVAC tech that does the startups is pretty much the last line of defense. We're supposed to catch all the things that the superintendent doesn't do. Well, if the superintendent isn't out and actively walking his houses, and I catch your mistakes or I catch what you miss,
right,
I got to let you know about it.
Yeah, of course, because we cannot have any type of bad customer service because I mean it's hot. It's 100+ degrees, and so the last thing we want is for our customers to be uncomfortable because sweaty women ain't nothing nice. Well, maybe.
Neither sticky balls, to be honest with you.
Right. Did y'all see that TikTok where the little baby was like, my balls are sweaty, my crack is sweaty, I'm just sweaty.
Right, the little boy, my butt cracking my balls.
Yeah, my butt cracking my balls. Okay, what I would suggest, Rory, because it'll come better from the superintendent, I would itemize some factual things that you know for a fact and lead with guys, we got to operate as a team. We can't be having all this petty stuff because it's not productive, because it impacts morale, it impacts everything. So I would, if it were me and if my vote counts, I would feed it to the superintendent and let it come from him.
Well, here it is, Doc. This is what I've decided I'm going to do because I'm the man that I am. I'm just going to keep shining. Me and my crew, we're going to keep shining. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're gonna keep
Yes,
hitting
sir.
home runs, and
Okay.
we're gonna keep cleaning up people's backs. So when the time comes, we can say, "Hey, this is what we did. Bang, 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 bang. This is what you should have done,
Okay.
right? But this is what we did for you because you failed to do A, B, C, X, Y, Z. So the next time you decide to go run and tell the principal, we can bring up some facts. Okay, cool. Rory's not doing A, B, C, X, Y, Z, but Rory does this.
Okay. Okay. I
You have
like
to
that.
present your
That's
side.
good stuff. That's good leadership, big man. What do you say, Sneaky?
Well, I see. I kind of got pulled back a little bit when he says people talking behind each other's back. I just don't like no bitch ass shit. Excuse my expression here.
Yeah.
If you got to say something to me, say it.
Say it.
Okay. Because if you're saying it to somebody else, then I don't care. If you don't care enough to tell me, I don't care enough to give a shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
But when
It's
that
man to
affects
man
my
stuff.
paycheck, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
If
Now,
you
now
ain't
we got
feeding
beef.
me, yeah. If you ain't feeding me
Fine.
or effing me or financing me, then I don't care what you got to say.
Yeah. 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 It impacts the bottom line. Well, I applaud you, man. It's tough working with personalities, man. Then you got the heat to deal with as well.
Right.
But back to Pat's situation, Pat, I think you guys need to have another conversation. 7 months removed, both of y'all are catching feelings, and you need to have another conversation. It's time for y'all to ramp this thing up because y'all feeling each other, and that's just my 2 pennies. But anyway, reach out to me. Reach out to me offline, and we'll have a conversation. That's what you say, Tanya. You stay at your home. Yeah, but my mental is much better now. I've seen my mother. She had surgery. My mental is fine. My brother-in-law had some dental. He's got some dental things going on. I took him to the dentist this morning, ran home, dropped some stuff off, got my little night bag, and I headed to Birmingham. It's about 5 hours on the road. Well, a total of about 6.5. But I've been moving all day. So mental seen mama, and I'm all right now. I done seen my mama, so I'm good. What's going on, everybody? How's y'all mental tonight? Give us a mental grade. Where you calling from? Where you TikTok living from? And what's your mental tonight? Let's say a prayer. Continue to pray for James. And Yella did a TikTok yesterday, and he's working overtime. He hasn't been on the virtual cafe for a minute. So let's pray for Yellow. Let's check in with Yellow. I got a 3.3. Why are we a 3.3? Why are we that low? Everybody give me your mental tonight between 1 and 10. Everybody give me a mental 1 through 10. 8.5. I got an 8.5. I got a 3.3. I got a 6.6 with Rory, about a 6. So we're on the average tonight. Everybody's kind of a little low tonight. About a 6. I got an 8. I got an 8.5. I got 2 8s. I got a 7.5. I got a 7. So we teetering at about where Rory is, about a 6.7 if I round up. What's
It's the
going on
heat.
with everybody? I got a
Well,
high
I
8.
don't know. I don't know. You got a lot of people at
There he
7.
is. Yeah, we got a
Look,
lot of
you
a lot
got a
of
lot of people at 7. If you add 3 indictments, that give you a 10.
I know I saw what you did there. I saw what
I
you
saw
did.
that. Yellow, we just asked everybody to pray for you tonight, Yellow.
What's going on, Yellow?
What's going on?
How
What's
you
happening?
doing, man?
Ooh, when I tell you, a brother is tired, y'all.
I
A
know.
brother's
I know.
tired. I
We
am
missed you,
tired.
man. We missed you last week.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, what's going on? Hello, everybody. This is your proof of life right here. I am alive and well.
Amen.
Um,
Amen. You
they
sound
just,
so you sound mellow tonight, my friend.
it is audit time, and
Okay.
when you're dealing with an agency that deals with government money, you have
Yeah.
government questions
Right
Yeah.
on.
that you have to answer. Questions answers,
Okay.
and they ask a lot of questions repetitiously. I wish I could just have like I just told somebody, I wish I could have flashcards for every
Mm.
time they ask me a question. I'd be like, whoa, 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 you asked me
They
that
they
question.
ask
Thank
they
you.
ask the same question 10 different ways to make sure you tell the truth 10
Just to
different
make sure
times.
that you're right, exactly. And some of the questions, some of the answers are in the questions, and I'm like, you don't want to be flippant with them because these are the people
Mm-hmm.
that gives you money to,
That's right.
maintain and sustain your life. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I just want to ask them, did you just hear what you just said? Did
Right.
Hey,
did you
I
just
hear you. I hear. So, how's your mental tonight, Yella? We got an average now of about 6.8 with the room of 27 people. We got about a 6.8. What's your mental tonight?
The mental is good. The mental is about an 8.9, but the body, the physical is about a 2.6. I'm
Oh
tired.
shit.
I need 3 naps and a long sleep. That's what I need.
I know.
He's
Oh,
hibernating.
by the way, I played my final round yesterday, and I lost 4-2.
That's okay. 4-2 is not bad.
I know he's a 10 handicap, but he said he fell off a roof. Him and his family does roof work, and I think last year or 18 months ago he fell off the roof and broke both of his ankles, and he's
Woo.
slowly coming back this way. So he's a 10 handicap, but he played more like a 6 yesterday. And I kind of came back to the pack yesterday. I was playing lights out for 4 rounds. Yesterday I came back to the pack, but I had my mama on my mind, and I'm here checking on her. She's
Gotcha.
fine. I was a
I
little
got you.
not
Good.
focused yesterday, but he played an exceptional round.
Good. That and regardless of the outcome, congratulations on your run. It was a hell of a run.
Man,
The
makes me
amount
want
of
to get better.
holes, the amount of holes that you were beating people by, in these matches, that's something to be, hang your hat on, because that's impressive.
Yeah,
The most I ever beat somebody was 8-5.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I was 8 strokes up with 5 holes to play. They was done.
You
So
can
that's the
you
most I
can
ever
stick a
beat
fork
somebody.
in. You can stick a fork in them. And
Absolutely.
We are gonna remember you in our prayers. She's going through a moment of bereavement right now. She has a friend that she's a friend lost a loved one, I believe, and so our prayers go out for you tonight. Well, with everybody teetering around about a 6.8 on average, keep your head up and know that you're doing what you do because you're doing what you do. The two most
Right on.
important days in a person's life is the day you were born and the day you figure out why. When you're doing your why, that's motivation enough. And know, like Yella's telling me about my golf game, where you are right now, you got a lot to hang your hat on. You did not get here by accident. And I thank
Right.
God for these brothers. We are a brotherhood. We love each other. And I personally look forward to Wednesday night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yes, yes. I pulled into the driveway, and then I got the message that it was going to be a little late. I was like, "Oh, thank you, God! I could at least sit down for a brief minute before
Amen.
I talk to the fellas." So,
you.
um, but I'm glad to be here. I don't even know what the topic is, and I really don't care. I'm just
This
glad to be here.
mental health check-in. We just want to check. It's the beginning of the month, and we just checking in, doing a wellness check with everybody, see how everybody's doing. Rory is going for his third black belt.
Third degree.
Sneaky's little grandson is working on walking, and you are being audited. And Dr. Sims is all right. I got to Birmingham, so we're in a good place right now. Continue to pray for James because he's a single father right now.
August 8th, I'll be a full-time
Amen.
single father.
Hey man, how you prepping for that? What you doing?
Woo! Well, we got school registration coming up. I got a backpack. I was given a backpack full of school supplies. Um, what else? Yeah, I gotta go school clothes shopping.
Okay,
With the good
okay.
kids. So we'll do that.
What,
School starts on the
what's her
15th.
taste like? What does she mind shopping different places? Does she have a preference?
She dresses like her dad, sweatsuits and t-shirts in Michigan. Them Detroit kids are different. They up there wearing hoodies. It's 95 degrees outside.
I
Facts,
know,
big
right?
facts.
I
I
know, right?
believe these kids. I believe these kids are dumb these days. They're really dumb. They don't have any sense. They're wearing hoodies.
Man,
So
it blows my mind. But they be sporting it too. And then you know what's funny? And then in the wintertime they're gonna wear t-shirts.
right. And I'm gonna have to tell her, hey, well, it's Texas. So I'm like, hey, just put some long sleeves on. Just just
Right.
put some long sleeves on, please.
I just pretty
Yeah.
please, pretty please.
Please don't ever tell that young lady it's cold outside, and she
Yeah,
forget.
no,
Don't
I'm not gonna
don't
make
do that.
that mistake.
Yeah.
It's
Don't make that
you
mistake.
probably slap me 2 days from Tuesday. Uh,
Well, and you know now we're going to be rhetorical, and Phil can speak to this better than Yella and I can. Remember, she's a woman in training. She's a WIT. You're gonna have to be
Mm.
extra sensitive. But I mean, you're used to be a quintessential player, so you know how to put your words together. So speak to her heart, and don't try to reason with her. And the ladies may get mad at me for saying that, but don't try to reason with her. You have to speak to her heart.
That's why she got 50 Lemon. Ain't
Yeah.
worried about
Okay, let me ask you this. We want to ask you this. So, does she have a go-to auntie that when you act in some kind of way, does she have an emergency contact?
You can call her Aunt Linda, her mama's sister.
Okay, okay,
Hmm. You can call her Aunt Linda, her little cousin. They can chit chat. So the Aunt Linda had 5 daughters.
oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. Ain't nothing but women in that house.
Wow, wow,
And
that's
so
what's up,
Steer
y'all.
clear. Steer
I tell you
clear.
this, a man with daughters is nothing wrong with being friendly,
yeah,
but parents aren't friends.
That
right.
that part.
Right. And so we got that relationship established where she knows the father daughter dynamic. Uh, but I'm a father that's not like my father. I give a lot of leeway with the understanding that, hey, I'm giving you this leeway,
That's good.
but I'm still your daddy, and I will still get in your check.
Yeah.
Now with
But does she
her,
mind? Does she mind coming to you?
not at all, not at
Okay,
all.
that's good, Rory.
With her, I haven't had to spank her since she was 9 years old.
Really?
Uh, I just talk tough, get a little, just to get a little loud and put a little bass in my voice, and she'll, okay, my dad means business.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
and so we have a good relationship, we really do, and I'm looking to enhance that relationship as the years move along. I think let's see, she's 13, she'll be 14 in January. I have five, excuse me, I have 5 good years
Yeah.
trying to shape her mind and show her a different way. And then when she turns into an adult, then hey, I've given you all the tools that I could give you.
But that
Yep,
man, I'm
that's
so
it.
proud. I'm so proud of you, man. So Yella, tell us your areas for improvement. Yeah.
No, actually, to be truly honest with you, they're looking to add more, uh, add more responsibility on us because we're we're in a small town of San Marcos,
Okay.
Texas, which is
Okay.
right between San Antonio and Austin, and we take care of 4 counties.
Okay.
And within those 4 counties, we have a, I don't want to say a success rate, but we have an approval rate. There we go. We have an approval rate that's right around 80, 85%, which
That's
is
not bad.
that's really good. So what they're doing, they're looking at what we do, how we account for all of the monies that we put out. We haven't lost, knock wood, we haven't lost anything as far as the decimal point is concerned.
That's not
Everything's been
bad.
spot on. So they're trying to implement more ways to help out the community, and we're now doing rent relief, which in this time,
It's good.
everybody, it seems like everybody is behind on their rent at
Yeah.
least 3 months.
Wow.
So
Wow.
so we're offering rent relief in that way.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But the only caveat for that is, are you able to maintain your rent after we take care of your deficit?
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's the struggle bus part right there. And of course, whenever you're dealing with that kind of money, you have to dig deeper into their, the lifestyles, their spending.
Yeah.
Why were they late? This, that, and the. So now you have to become Inspector Gadget and find out everything that's
Hey,
going on
hey,
within
and
their
Man.
you
life.
everybody, hey, you everybody friend when you writing them rent checks, but then when you
When you're
come for accountability, wait,
right.
ooh, here come Yellow.
What and and
Right.
then all of a sudden,
Right.
they want to bristle up at you a little bit because why you got to ask me that question? Because we're about to pay your back rent. So
Right.
I am entitled to ask you whatever in the hell I want to.
Paying 3 months back rent for me. What question? What you need? I answer any question you need. What you need? What you need?
And I mean, write it in triplicate for me if that's the case. So far so good. We only had a couple of people that that want to kind of puff their chest out and be like, well, I don't have to answer these questions. And I'm like, you're
Okay.
absolutely right.
Cool.
But I do want you to know it's 104 degrees underneath the bridge. So good
Woo,
luck.
Yeah.
free. Preach here. So
Yeah.
you're saying, in your estimation, help us with this. So you say your approval rating is about, we'll just say 85, make it an easy
There
number.
you go. There you
So
go.
from your tenure for the few months you've been there, where's that 15%? What do you see that you guys can improve your approval rating?
The honestly, it's the length of time.
Okay.
A lot of people having a hard time finding work within a 30 to 60 day,
Yeah.
maybe a 90 day stay with us. So a lot of folks are having, they can find a job, but $13 an hour in the state of Texas ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah.
You know what
I,
I'm
I,
saying?
Right.
I totally agree
Fifteen
with that.
dollars an hour is okay. Now you're starting to talk a little bit. Anything near 20 or 25, now you could breathe a little bit easier. But what it is the length of time for them to try to find a job and find sustainable living within a 30 to 60 day time.
Hmm.
It can deem a little bit, a little tough, and I understand that. So we have to be very cognizant on, what we tell people, how we tell people. We have goal meetings. We give them goals for them to do every week, and they have to come to the office and present us with everything that we ask for. But the bad part about it is that most of these folks are some are transient, some of them just don't have transportation. Their
Yeah.
one mode of transportation is bicycles. So
Mm.
it's that 15% rely and also the 85. The other
Yeah.
85 got it. They're thriving. They're doing what they got to do and they're thriving. So that's a good thing.
That is, I am. We so proud of you, my friend. Okay, we're gonna veer a little bit because I kind of saw some people mess with each other in the chat, and this is a live that Queen Angel is gonna do tomorrow. But she needs your data for her conversation tomorrow.
Oh,
How do you guys, married and single, how do you define cheating? What do you constitute as cheating? And we can start with Yellow. What do you constitute as cheating? And y'all put in the chat. We're collecting data for Angels Live tomorrow. What do you consider cheating? I had a conversation with a colleague today about it. What do you define as cheating? And
well,
we'll start with Yellow.
okay. Well, I'm not trying to skirt the question, but I have to answer that question with a question. What house is cheating under one house, or are there separate rooms in this house of cheating? Because you have mental.
But that's the whole question. What do you? I mean, do you have levels? That's a great point. That's good feed. That's good pushback, Yellow. Do
Um,
you have levels of cheating?
I listen. Infidelity is a very fickle word.
It is.
Um, some people can they can navigate their marital life via other people.
Okay.
Do I
Okay.
think do I think that's safe? Absolutely not. I don't think
Okay.
that's safe. But if you
Okay.
can navigate it and this is your life and you wish to do that, God bless you. You go ahead and do that. Uh, work wives, work husbands. Would that constitute cheating? So
That's a good point
it's
because
very hard. It's
it's a
very hard to do it.
colloquialism. It's a slang. You got to work wife, work husband,
Yeah.
and as long as everything is above board and there's no hanky panky that nobody knows about, I think it's
Right.
okay. But what's your take on it? What do you define as cheating?
I. It, that's a hard one for me to answer. Honestly, I'm a defer to Sneaky because that's
Okay,
it's cheating for me is a physical thing. It's taking your 100% mind off of the person that you're with, and
I
you're
like
now
that.
splitting your time and your mind with someone else.
I
That's
thoroughly I like that. That is such a good answer because a lot of us, and I'm being rhetorical. No one needs to answer this, but a lot of us have gotten in trouble with emotional attachments. And I've been guilty of that in the past. You get, like you said, your attention, and men especially, and I'm like Sneaky. I can only talk about Dr. Sims. We get distracted easily, and if our attention wanes, we can kind of get ourselves, tripped up. But we'll go with Rory, and then I want Sneaky to put the icing on the cake for Rory. What do you think is cheating?
Well, as a person that may or may not have been involved in the past in ethical non-monogamy, uh,
wow. Did you hear how that was? What?
Boy, that was good. Boy,
Damn.
boy, I
Repeat
like
that,
that.
please. I need that on recording.
it just depends. It just depends.
I
I
agree.
dated a woman, and we were in an open relationship, a very open relationship.
Yeah.
And we set the boundaries. Hey, we do A, B, C, X, Y, Z,
Right.
and then we go from there.
Right.
She had her dealings, and I may or may not have had mine. There was things that she liked that I didn't provide for her, or just wasn't into, and said, "Hey, if that's what
Okay.
you like, go for it. Go on this date where we go.
Okay.
Go to an event, if you will,
Okay.
where we know that are people that are like-minded in the ethical, non-monogamous world. Go, I think, check in throughout the night, and we'll have a good evening.
That is, man. That is okay. Let me ask you this way, and then we're gonna ask Sneaky to chime in. Did you ever step outside of the predefined boundaries? If you understand what I'm saying, did you ever, or the other person, did you ever get tempted to do more than you were allowed to do?
The temptation was there,
Okay.
but then it goes away when you have that person that's on the same page as you are.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
That's good.
so
That's good, Rory. That's good. Sneaky, what do you say?
The definition of cheating is simple. Anything that two people in a relationship agree to do together, and either of the others do it outside without the other one's permission, is cheating. That could be
Okay.
a hobby, a TV show, Netflix, what did you eat,
Yeah.
sex. If you guys do it together,
Yes, sir.
you agree that you do this thing together, whatever it is, and then
Okay.
the other one slides out and does it without the other one's permission, that's
Right.
cheating.
Hey, Teresa.
You ate all the ice cream because you guys eat ice cream together. Oh, you cheated. You ate all the ice cream. It doesn't have to be sex, but that depends on the
Wait a minute.
relationship.
Did you watch that episode without me? Ooh.
There you go. So now you
A
got
little
that
trick
minor
there.
cheating stuff, kind of kidding, joking around. Ooh, you cheated on me on Netflix. You binge watched it without me. You got that thing, and then you can have the relationship breakers.
That
So
is good.
cheating is
So,
just doing something
I guess
without permission.
the common denominator everybody is saying is, as long as everybody, and guys, put this in your notebook, and we'll listen to Angel tomorrow. But as long as everybody is on the same music, we can. But if you get off that sheet of music and start singing a different song, that's when we get in trouble.
right,
There you go.
right.
Okay. Now let me ask you. Now we're gonna revisit this, and I think this was early single-digit episodes, and I want to revisit this for again Angels Live tomorrow. Can men and women be platonic friends?
Yep.
Absolutely.
I got one absolutely. What do y'all say, fellas? Yelling and
Oh,
sneaky. What do y'all say?
absolutely. Absolutely. Freaking lootly.
Come on, Sneaky. Help me, Sneaky.
I'm gonna say someone's always gonna screw it up. Someone's gonna screw it up.
Somebody gonna catch feelings.
Someone's gonna screw it up. You're gonna catch feelings. Look, you can only be around the same person as friends, and you sitting in the house. Oh, baby, I'm just gonna go take a shower. I'll be right back. And she come waltzing by you in something skimpy, but y'all friends. A dude can only see that so many times.
Well,
Or
Hello.
someone's gonna screw that up.
Sneaky.
You know,
Okay.
Discipline, man.
Come on, Rory. Come on, Rory.
Okay, go ahead.
You got to
Rory.
be disciplined. You have to be, and then too, if you're really my friend, you're not going to put me in that position. Prime example, me and
Okay.
Mo Better. Me and Mo Better, we've had conversations outside of here.
Okay.
We've discussed and we've decided that, hey, we are going to be friends. I mean, dap them up friends. We're
Okay.
not going to cross any boundaries. We are going to be friends, point blank and period.
Yeah.
To the truest definition of the word.
That's good.
So I know that I'm not going to cross that boundary, and as my friend, I have trust that she's not going to cross that boundary. So
Yeah.
if it ever happens that we're in the same place or in the same house at the same time, or what have you, I know I have full confidence that she's
Right.
or putting temptation out there. I'm not going to wear my gray sweatpants.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's not going to see the door stopper. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, but let me push you a little bit though. But what if she does press up on you? What would you do?
I mean, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But
I love you, Rory. Rory, I love you. I love you, Rory. I love you, Rory.
I mean, if ifs and buts was candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord. If a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass when he hit the ground, huh?
Right? You know?
Big facts. Big facts.
But
I mean,
okay, and I mean I don't know
having
about
said
y'all.
that,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
having said, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I'm just saying I've known over my half a century of life, I've seen a lot of people screw it up.
Yeah, yeah. Same,
And that's
same.
the undisciplined part. That's the undisciplined part.
Yeah,
Well,
but
true,
but
true.
everyone's not disciplined. Some people are. Yeah, if everyone was disciplined, there wouldn't be rape.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
Facts.
facts.
That's
You
big
just,
fact. Big fact.
you know,
The way I look at
But
it
wait, okay,
is
to that
when you're
point, guys, to that
when
point.
you're friends
Go ahead.
the way I look at it is when you're friends and you are a little closer than you're tight, you real tight, best buds and everything like that. The moment a boundary has been breached and the other person did not reaffirm or
That's good.
resecure that boundary,
Amen.
then what's the purpose?
That's a
Because
good point.
if you are friends and someone be like, you know what, I've been thinking, whoa, 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 we had this discussion. We cannot be doing that. This is how a friendship dissolves.
Okay.
Now, if you wish to carry on with this line of thought, we can destroy something to be such a good friendship. So you have to
Right.
have your boundaries and then reinforce your boundaries.
Okay. Let me press that point. So if you had that conversation with a work wife,
Yeah.
quote unquote,
Okay.
and she came to you and said, Yella, just the way you talk, the way you work this new position, the way you handle them books, the way you handle our audit, I'm looking at you in a different way. I would like to go have dinner with you one night. What would you say?
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But no, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to decline. And
Y'all tough.
I
Y'all
am
tough,
not.
fellas.
Oh, no,
Y'all
no, no,
tough.
no, no,
you
no,
need
no,
to
no,
nip
no.
you need to nip that
I'm
nip that in the
speaking.
bud, man.
I'm speaking from true experience,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
reason why I can say it so easy is because I was approached back some
Shut
time
the
ago.
front door.
I was approached back some time ago, and young lady made her move and everything like that, and I said I appreciate it. I'm happily married. Thank you very much. But I don't rock like that. I stopped at like that. I put a period behind it. Most dudes would say, if I wasn't married, probably.
Mm-hmm.
No, because now you're opening up
Yeah.
that
Leave the
door
door.
Well,
of
what's wrong with
possibility.
that? What's wrong with that statement, though?
Because
Because
when
that
you
gives.
say
Oh, go ahead.
if,
Go ahead.
didn't you
It
just
leaves
say
open.
if was a fifth, everybody be drunk?
Hmm.
Well, he's being honest though when a brother says something like that.
But I'm saying, but you don't open up that door of possibility. You
Okay,
just don't do it. You just
okay,
shut it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
okay. That y'all,
yeah.
I
You
love
gotta.
y'all. I love y'all so much. I cannot tell y'all the value that I put on our friendship. You guys are truly some awesome. And let me ask this question: have you ever been approached by maybe a friend of yours or somebody, an acquaintance, and you guys out what happened? Y'all were being a little flirty, and you felt like y'all had a real good time, and they came back and said, "You know what? You crossed the line last night." Has that ever happened to y'all?
No, I've never had.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
now I'm gonna I'm gonna get back to what Yellow was saying. If I'm at work and someone says, "Oh, we so close," I'm gonna call you my work husband. I'm like, "No, you're not. No, we're not even doing it. I'm stopping it right there. No, no, we're not.
Right.
Okay." And you know,
Yeah.
it's happened in the past. Hey, we can get together and let's have lunch. Blah blah blah. You know what my go-to line is? Hey, we
What's
can't
your
do that.
go-to?
My wife won't let me have a girlfriend. That's the first thing I say. I say that all the time. Hey, that's cool, but my wife won't let me have a girlfriend, and I'm gone. I keep it simple.
Hey,
Now,
Angel.
that's merely because I'm more mature now, and I've made mistakes in the past. I learned from my mistakes. You nip it in the bud, man. You squash that quick, unless you planning on trying to do something sneakily later on. Forgive the
That's good. Well,
sneaky.
when my wife was when we were initially talking to each other, one of her sticking points was most of my clients are women, my congregation predominantly women, and she was concerned that would be an issue. I said, I promise you this: any woman that I have been involved with, I approach them first. I don't have that problem. Nobody sneaks in my DMs. Nobody slides in my DMs. Nobody ever whistles at me when I go into place. If anybody bothers me, I'm the initiator. And I can count on 3 fingers a time a woman just rolled up on me. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something nobody knows, and I'm revealing this for the first time. There have been 2 times in my life. I have never been approached by a woman, but there have been 2 times in my 57 years I approached a man. But 3 times. It's been 3 times, and me being a playful person, I played it off. I'm acting like deer in the headlights. I don't know what's going on. I just said, bruh, okay. One person I used to do lives on Periscope. One, he tried to act like he was a woman, and he said he wanted to be first lady, and I nipped that in the bud quick. Another
Mm.
minister that was a homosexual, he approached me, and then when I was like 16, 17, I worked at a grocery store, and one of the customers approached me. He just slipped me his number when I rang up his groceries. I was a cashier, and I have never shared that with anybody. I think I told First Lady Sim, but I've never told that to anybody. And I don't know whether I should be offended or I should feel. I didn't know how to feel.
That was a Tuesday for me. You know
Huh?
what I'm saying? I lived in Atlanta for 2 months,
Did you?
and
Okay,
Say
wow.
less.
uh,
Say
like,
I
less.
tell
well,
you,
it's okay. We gonna turn you. No, you're
No,
not gonna turn
no.
me.
I love women way too much.
I like cookies. I
Right.
love
yeah.
cookies.
I love cookies and pound cake.
Well, I tell you, I'm not homophobic, but I'm also not homosexual. Okay.
Right.
That's
Um.
perfect. Perfect.
Okay. So I've been approached. I've had the probing questions. Man, you good looking. What if I said you were good looking? You get that look. I was like, thanks, man. My wife won't let me have a boyfriend. I'm gonna give you the same line. But
Yeah,
I've
I
been,
compliment. I
I'm saying,
compliment men.
I've had the probing questions and, man, you're handsome. Blah, blah. Thank you, I appreciate it. Well, maybe we could. No, my wife won't let me have a boyfriend.
No, I'm
That
good.
line is my saving grace, man. I use that all the time. It don't matter who approaches me.
Look at, look at, bro.
No, because I've been hit on, like legitimately hit on by dudes, and
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
convinced that they're gonna change the way I think and the way I live. And I'm like, no, I like coochie too much. I really do. You know?
Now, and to these gentlemen's credit, I'm glad Sneaky said what he said. Most people that are homophobic think, and I heard somebody do this on TikTok. One of his point was, just because we're homosexual don't mean we want every man that we see.
Right.
And these
Right.
gentlemen, I must give them their credit. They were cordial. They would,
Right.
like you said, Yella. They were just probing. You throw a rod out in the water. You just hoping you might catch something. You know what I'm saying? They were being players. You know what I'm saying? They just said, "Hey, Dr. Sam,
An old man once told a pearl of the earth, shall I say, once told me a bare hook can still catch a fish.
you better preach. You better preach."
So,
Yeah.
That's true.
so I
That's
get
true.
it, but I'm with Rory on this one. And yeah, since y'all want to keep throwing the bright skin thing in there, let me go ahead and throw the bright skin thing in there. Being a bright skinned man in certain parts of Houston, Texas, that was
Uh-huh.
that
With a
was
deep voice. With a deep voice.
with this, right? Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I little known secret that not too many folks know. I used to do hair,
Okay. Okay.
so now I'm in the salon, and
Mm.
one of the premier stylists was my mentor,
Really?
Mm.
and you folks come into the salon, and they were like, but I normally would cut hair. That was my thing. And they would come in the salon and be like, "Oh yeah, you want to go over there and sit in his chair?" And they'd be like, "Okay, well, can he cut hair? Can he do anything?"
Yeah, just sit in this chair.
They want
Sit
me
in
to
this chair.
talk.
Hey, Dale,
Right.
sit in this chair.
So I'm like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and sit in the chair." They'd be like, "Oh."
I can hear that. I get it. Now, Rory laughing at your boy. Rory messing with me. I tell you, I'm telling you, the strip clubs I went in. It was one time I went to a strip club, and the young lady, I mean, she just caught my eye time I walked in, and I mean, it was crowded. But she caught my eye and she pulled me to the side. She said, "I want you to get a lap dance from me." I'm like, "You do?" She said, "Now you coming in at the right time because there's 2 dances for the price of 1." I said, "Hook me up."
Damn. Now, and I will say this. I will say this. Being in that environment, you do get the talk and everything like that. And you get the
That's right.
the looks and the compliments and stuff. It's one thing to be in that position, but it's another thing when your mentor sits there and tells folks, "Listen, this is not how he rolls. That is a
Right.
straight man. Please respect his space." So I felt I had no problems in being in the space because I didn't have to fight, so to speak, to let folks know, listen, that's not, that I'm not, like Sneaky said, I'm not homophobic, but I'm not a homosexual.
That is so good. I like that. I'm putting that in my back pocket. Good evening again, everybody. We're here at UAB Highlands in Birmingham, Alabama. Mama underwent surgery a little while ago. She's fine. They just took her vitals. She's doing okay. She had some blockage that they took care of. They tried to flush it with a simple procedure, but that didn't work. They had to go in and kind of do some repair work, but she's fine. So I'm A1 right now. She wanted to see her oldest baby, so I had to come see her. The gentlemen are doing fine. We're just having a mental wellness check tonight, and I think everybody's feeling a little bit better now. But any more questions in the chat? And these men are so good. We love women. Ladies, we want you to know tonight, we love y'all with the utmost respect. Y'all all right with us. We love you.
Discredit anybody else. We love y'all too, but we love everybody. We love everybody.
Yes.
We accept you for who you are and for who you want to be and for who you think you want to be. Okay, we accept you. We love everybody. We do not discriminate. Let's put that disclaimer out there. We do not discriminate, but we do have our preferences.
That's
Now,
right.
These gentlemen are married. So they don't have no more preferences. Their preferences is their spouse.
We married our preference.
We do peruse the menu from time to time.
It's okay to look. Oh, that look nice. That look nice. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and eat at home. Y'all can look at them. You can build up an appetite, but you gotta eat at home. You know what I'm saying? Now, me on the other hand, I can go and have fast food on Monday. I can have a gourmet dinner on Tuesday. I can have a snack on Wednesday if I choose to. I can eat at home and eat make my own sandwich if I want to.
Hey, Rory. Hey, let me ask y'all this.
Ain't nobody asked you all that, bro.
Thank you, Rory. You look at my notes every week. That was a great segue. Why are we men, parenthetically men, why are men criticized when we talk about preference? And women list their preferences all the time. But when a man says he wants this, 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 and this, why are we criticized for being preferential? Why is it that we're looked at funny if I say I want somebody that's 5'4", about 161, got a little junk in the trunk, she can cook real good, she gonna do what daddy say? Why are we looked at funny?
Are we though? Because
that's what I watch a lot of TikTok. I do a lot of research, and we get penalized. We get penalized if we say we want a certain thing in a woman. They say we shaming, we body shaming, or we thinking they want somebody that's about. They want somebody like Rory, 6'3", chocolate, got 3 black belts. He played baseball. He's a single dad. They eating him up.
They also want 13 inches. They be shaming me about my 4 inches.
Hey, Yella, to your point, where it comes from is when the men say they don't want to date single mothers. That's where it comes from. Hey,
well, when you're messing with the internet, you're gonna always piss somebody off. That's just the way it is. If you say you want to freak, I want to thick them. Why y'all hating on this?
Weight don't bother me.
Yeah, or if you say, well, I want someone that's really petite, I want someone that's clean, cleaner than the state board of health. What's wrong with us musty girls? Someone's gonna get pissed off.
You right.
Right.
Somebody
All
gonna
right.
get mad.
Somebody gonna get pissed off. It don't when you're dealing with the internet, someone's gonna get pissed off. But it goes both sides. You get a woman that wants a tall, dark, and chocolate. Some of us more fair skinned folks will be like, man, that hurts. We just don't say nothing because we're men.
Yeah,
You get a bunch of women around. We don't expect everybody to like us.
facts,
Right.
big fact.
Okay,
The way
that's conditioned.
the way I look at it is, just as an example, when you ask a woman a preference, and I'm not saying all,
Okay.
a little bit more than most women would say, I want somebody taller than me.
That's right. That's right.
I want, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to start with just the height factor,
Thank you, lad.
not the weight, not the color, not the money, they start with the height factor. And if someone mentions, I want somebody at least 6'3", someone when I'm dancing, I can hang my arms on their shoulder. I want to be like a tall person. I don't want to be the tall one in the relation. Well, okay. That's your preference. Will you always get what you want? Because, like I always tell folks, people in hell want ice water.
Yeah, and then on top of that, Yella, be careful what you ask for.
Be careful what you ask for. Be very
You know?
You might be 6'3" and beating your brains out.
Listen,
Yeah.
you could be 6'3"
That's right.
and lacking in the area, and that little 5'7" dude is over there called the tripod. So you be very careful. Be very careful. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It
and my
happens.
preference, and y'all coming from my divorce or coming out of that relationship, and I may get a chuckle or two with this one. I just wanted somebody in my life that was gonna appreciate me and was gonna be nice to me. And she met the church for the first time this past weekend, and everybody just said, "Oh, she is so adorable. She's so cute." Yada yada yada. I say, "She aight, she aight, she aight." But I just want and ladies, y'all may make light of this, and Yella and Sneaky can chime in, and even Rory and Mel tonight. If you are nice to us, you are sweet to us. You are kind-hearted and speak nice to us. You get what you want from me. I'm talking about me. You get you get anything I got. You sweet to me and nice to me and ask me what I want and you make sure I'm good and ask me how I'm doing. You can get whatever you want from me. Size, shoe color, it don't matter. Get whatever you want.
I was gonna say something similar to that. All right, if you treat me the way I want to be treated,
There you go.
nurturing, caring, and all of that, that's the beauty. I ain't really worried about what you look like. That's the beauty part of my relationship.
Hello.
Now,
Hello.
if you happen to be beautiful, that's a bonus. If you walk upright with a strut, you got some self-esteem. Woo,
Woo.
you know,
Lord have mercy.
beauty to me is not pretty. All right,
Tanya.
let's not confuse pretty with a pretty woman and a beautiful woman is not the exact same thing.
That's right.
All right, because there's some ugly motherfuckers that are real pretty, and there's some beautiful people that aren't. There's some beautiful people that aren't as appealing to the eye.
What is that? The
That's beauty to me.
What did the Temptations sing this song, or one of those men's group? They said, "I want me an ugly woman."
I'm
I
not familiar
forget
with
who
that
sung
group.
it. I know the song, but
familiar with
Can I
my
add a
thing
little
is,
wrinkle?
if you make me feel beautiful,
And that was the point, Sneaky Yellow. That was
makes
the
me
point.
feel, yeah. That's what works for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I
Go ahead,
add a little
Roy.
wrinkle to this? If you can, one, put up with all of my BS and my shenanigans, and then two, love me the way I need to be loved versus the way you want to try to love me, but love me the way I need to be loved, right? If you can pour into my cup,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Then that kind of does it for me as well. And then two, let's add another layer to it.
Okay.
We're gonna revisit the father thing. I'm a package deal now.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm a
That's
package
a good
deal
point.
now.
That's an excellent point, Rory. Let's do this. Guys, let's do something that we haven't done in a long time. Let's peel a layer back real quick. Rory, unpack that a little bit. How do you want to be loved? Fellas, let's give a page out of your love book. How do y'all want to be loved tonight? I'm going to tell you one of mine. How do y'all want to be loved tonight? Let's give the ladies a little peek inside our hearts. How do you want to be loved?
You got to understand that I come from trauma as a kid. I come from feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. My wanting to always be top tier, always be the best. I always got to be number one. And then you got to understand that I have a fear of success. You have to tap into my mental.
That's good. Thank you for that, Rory. That is so deep. I hope y'all taking note. Rory, thank you for that. Sneaky, peel back a layer for us tonight. How do you want to be loved, you and Yellow?
Well, I'm gonna tell you how I am being loved. I'm not gonna tell you how I want to be. My wife, my beautiful wife, what she does for me that no other woman can do is she is my foundation. Anything that I'm not here for, she does. Now, you're talking to a guy that did 23 years of military, went to war 4 times.
Right.
When I'm in this country, that country, I even contracted overseas. When I'm in this country, that country, doing this, doing that, can't get too specific, but I don't have to worry about this place. Bills are paid, daughters are taken care of, foundation's there. When I come home, she's like, baby, I'm glad you made it back safely. I was watching news every day, blah, 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 blah. That's the type of woman that I need. The one that's going to support me in my endeavors and back me up when I can't do it myself.
Oh, that's sneaky. It. That is so sneaky. That is so good. What about you, Yellow?
I don't want to follow that. Are you kidding me? Yeah. What I look like? No, I'm just kidding. That's well done, Sneaky. Honestly, I want to. How can I say this? I don't want to love hard.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
I don't want to love hard. I want to love easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to make every challenge challenging. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want us to get to a point to where we're right at the point of resistance. We're right at the point either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That to me, that is the definition in my household of love. I want to love you close, but I want to love you from afar. I want to love you vocally, but I want to love you silently. So if we understand that type of language, if I'm speaking Scarlett and I'm not speaking Debbie, then we're going to have a great communication. We're going to. That's how we're going to love each other. And
that's good.
For the past 29 years, 27 married, I think we've been doing that. So
I'm gonna take that. I don't want the challenge to be challenging. I'm taking that.
Yeah, that's good. I love that. With me, when I got the call, Mama was being rushed to the ER, and in times past, I wasn't doing a good enough job talking to Mama on a regular basis, and my wife's mother died in her arms. So she stressed upon me, you better call your mama. Y'all better talk every day. And we pretty much talk every day. And so when I told her I have to come to Birmingham, she did not bat an eye. She said, go check on your mama. We called middle of my trip, and I did check in and everything. That's one thing. The second thing, and this is so simple. Now, Yella's going to feel this. When we first started talking, and she knew I loved golf, she wanted to take up golf, to learn, to play golf, just to be with me. She supports my thing, like Phil said. And we don't, and this may sound a little facetious or funny or unbelievable. Don't fuss and fight, because I'm such an advocate of let's talk it through. I couldn't do that in my previous relationship. We talk. If it's an issue, we deal with it. If I go practice and play a little too much, she said, now you need to bring that back. You got to spend time with me because you're working, you're busy, you got the blue table, you got your talk show, you got your clients. That's all she said. Yes, ma'am. Let me scale that back a little bit. We talk to each other. There's not a whole lot of red and tan because I like to play. So any stress, I don't want stress because I like to play too much, you know. So I mean, she knows I love Madden on my PlayStation 5. She supports that. But the caveat for me, the underlying current for me is she has to have her day. I have to spend. We spend every day together. In the pandemic, we were together every day because I'm self-employed. She works for me. We're together every day, and she still misses me, and I miss her. And so it hurt her. She couldn't come to Austin. She's still recovering from the accident, and even now, she may or may not come to California with us. So, cause just getting through the airport, getting to the rental car, getting to the hotel, she may have to recover the whole trip and then get back on the plane and come back home. So we're monitoring that. But my baby, she just supports me, you know, and loving her is easy, you know. It's not a struggle, you know, and I love her. And I'm a sum it up like this. In my former relation, in my former marriage, I could not wait to leave home. Now I can't wait to get back home.
There you go.
That's the blessing. That's
good.
I'll tell you, the biggest problem in my marriage is putting up with me. And trust me, I've been putting up with me my whole life.
If that's not the most honest answer somebody can give us, that's honest right there, Sneaky.
So you know you very well. Is that what you're saying? Sneaky?
It's okay. She's been putting up with me for all these years. She can have everything for that.
Oh yeah. Oh, she get what she wants. She don't even have to. I mean, she puts stuff in the Amazon cart because she knows she cannot order anything unless she run it by me and get the approval. And so, just so that you all know, I'm very domineering and she's very submissive. So that's as far as I take that conversation tonight because we about to wrap up. But she does what she says. She's obedient and she can get what she wants. And she knows how to carry that. And she 100% trusts me and vice versa. We can check each other's phone. I didn't leave my phone by my side back in the day. Oh heck no, you can't swipe left. No, you can't see that. Nope. But now it's a never mind. You know, but Phil, take us out with your final comments, then Yella, and then Rory.
Well, final comments. I'm gonna stick with what we finished up with. How do we want to be loved? The other side of that coin is how do you love somebody else? All right. You also have to be receptive to the other person. You have to understand that other part of your relationship, and if you don't, ask.
That's right.
It's not that hard to do. It's called communication. If you don't know, and I'm working on it. I struggle with this, and I'm 38 years almost, and I still have trouble with it. All right. With those of you in relationships, or those of you getting married, have been married for a long time, you never stop working on it. Facts. You can't never stop working on it.
Big facts.
And when in doubt, ask and expect to make mistakes and just fix them next time.
Oh, I'm telling you, y'all, that's awesome, man. Well, you know we love you, right?
Yes, sir. I love you guys right back.
Love you, boy.
Love you, man. Love you, man. You for being here. I know you were tired today, man, but thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man.
No worries. I'd rather be here than sitting behind my desk. That's
hello. Hello.
I'm going to. I mean, we were kind of a little all over the place tonight, so I'm going to give a little bit of game to the fellas. So the fellas, if you're out there listening, ladies, if you're listening right now, I'm gonna shoot a little game to you.
Okay.
Right? Fellas, if you want to love your woman right, let me go ahead and say this the way I am known to say it. Patience is a virtue.
Yes.
You can listen in silence and reciprocate with action.
Yes.
Okay. Pay attention to you, lady. Pay attention. The more you pay attention to, the more you take mental notes, and then you reciprocate with action, your night could go a whole lot. Your weekend could go. Your marriage could go a whole hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So I'll say it one more time for the ones in the cheap seats. Patience is a virtue. Paying attention in silence, but reciprocate with action.
That was a mouthful. That's
Y'all be
good.
well.
Yep. Love you,
Be
man.
well.
And keep doing the great work you're doing, okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I will definitely do that.
Talk to me, Rory.
So I'm not going to be as deep and poetic as the last two. It's tough following those guys. Y'all know me. I'm going to sum it up with comedy. First and foremost, this portion of the live is brought to you by TammyMcCray.com, Tammy McCray Socks. Listen, they are working on the 3D mock-up of the Storm sock. It is coming, y'all. It's going to be coming a lot sooner than I thought it would be. So be on the lookout for that. Second of all, I love everybody. I love all of you guys. Appreciate you having me on here at the Blue Table Talk for Men. I just want to encourage the ladies in this chat to listen to our hearts. Listen, we're sharing our hearts. I know some of us come to you with a little bit of comedy, but listen to our hearts, right? And then it's done. We started knitting yesterday. Boom, there it is. That's Tammy McCray herself. If y'all don't follow Tammy McCray 3, then you're not really on TikTok. Fellas, don't be afraid to open up and share your heart. That's what's kept me down for the longest. I was afraid. I was guarded for so long. I treated everybody like they were my enemy, and I'm still suffering repercussions from that. At 40, I'll be 47 in a week.
Amen.
I'm still suffering repercussions from being so guarded and so defensive all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Open your hearts, fellas. Open your minds and just open up and allow yourself to be vulnerable. It doesn't make you a punk. It doesn't make you a sucker. It doesn't make you a simp. Yeah. With that being said, I love all of y'all.
Love you, man. You give Logan a hug for us, okay?
Definitely. We'll be here on the 8th.
All right, my friend. Hey, guys, I got to get back to Mama's room. Like Yella said, we were kind of all over the place tonight, but it was on purpose. It's our mental check-in. We got a lot to talk about. But at the end of the day, and I hope I said good evening to everybody. If I did not, charge it to my head and my eyes and not my heart. I love every one of you, all of my moderators. If you want to be a moderator, let me know. Because the ones that want to be a moderator, I moderated you. And you can become a subscriber. You can give a gift up there. It's pinned at the top. Support what we're doing. Make sure you follow Tammy McCray. Make sure you follow Coach Angel A. Marie. Should be live tomorrow. Kind of having an exciting conversation. But the long and short of it is simply this. And another colleague and I were talking today what the real issue is. The real issue is just, I got to piggyback on what Rory said. You don't want to be vulnerable enough to allow yourself to love and to be loved. It's a level of vulnerability because when you say you love somebody, what you're literally saying is, I'm giving you permission to hurt me. You got a loaded gun and you can shoot me at any time, but I'm still willing to love you anyway. You know where my Achilles heel is. You know my weaknesses. You know my vulnerabilities. You know everything about me, good, bad, and otherwise, and you still love me. Allow somebody in your life that's gonna love you for you. Give you the latitude to expand or whatever you gotta do. And just love them. We're not here to change anybody. And that's the issue. We can talk about that next week. But I'm not trying to change you. I love you for who you are. I'm speaking to the queen in you. You speak to the king in me. But love me where I am. Ladies, let me tell you a secret. And women, men and women, give you a secret. For the women to the men, love that man where he's at. But speak to the man where he's going, where he can be. Speak to the king in him. Fellas, love her where she is, but speak to that queen that she is. Okay? Saying this like y'all said, we're gonna put you on game. But let me get out of here. I gotta go check on mama. But I love every if you need relationship help. I'm a certified life coach and a pastor. You getting a dual weapon. Okay, if you just want a lady, A. Marie. Thank you, Rory. A. Marie, Coach A. Marie, Coach Angel, A. Marie should be on tomorrow night. But as I always say, if you stay high on life, life's going to stay high on you. All right? Love you much. Mwah. High five, fellas, ladies. Mwah. Love you.